This is gonna be a nice quick video because I have to pee and get food in my system and stuff. I find it hilarious and annoying that one of my neighbors is blasting "I am so lonely, all on my own" as I am about to record this video, just thinking, okay, I feel lonely as ever. I feel like, what's the point of really going through it anymore? What's the point of living? I'm not gonna kill myself, even though the stuff I was thinking maybe like a mere 20 minutes before, or maybe like an hour. I don't know. Time is a jelly when you're depressed and feeling fucking strange and dissociating. If you were to hear what I was gonna do like an hour ago, you'd probably be very scared of me and concerned for my health and safety. You probably already should be. Like, Jesus Christ, have you seen how my life's been going? This shit has been so fucking ghetto. Funny enough, last night I was talking to this chick and she annoyed me because I told her one of my like hobbies is like researching about like serial killers and cults and how like they came to be. Like, I don't know how they did the transformation between just a normal person and the person that they ended up actually becoming. Like, the choices they made along the way, the conditions of their life, like, and just how similar one's predicament could be before it's like, okay, this is where the fork in the road happened. This is where they could have chose to go fucking psychotic, or they could have chose to like cope and struggle even harder. And then the bitch basically got quiet, and then she did, well, I don't think we should blame other people for it. And like, it's not like there's a science behind it. So, and she was just trying to allude that she thought it was fucking stupid. But it's okay. I thought her eyebrows were fucking stupid and I thought her hair was oily, but I didn't say shit because, like, yeah, fuck you. I also thought it was stupid when she was trying to defend people who still try to befriend predators in the scene to see for themselves. So, yeah, girl. It's like, bitch, you're not exactly like my cup of tea either, sweetheart. You have a lot you gotta fix. Anyway, but yeah, I'm at that point where if we were writing a biography on my life, this would be the point where it's like, okay, are you about to just totally fucking lose it? Are you about to finally end it? And like just finally end it? Or what else can you do aside from that? I was thinking to myself, okay, what is some other shit I could do? Like, if I can't just commit a crime because crimes are illegal, what can I do to try to cheer myself up and make myself happy? Like, okay, it's like I'm just in that weird stage of jelly of trying to figure out what exactly would make me happy. The topic of this video, though, is like this summer has been a very strange summer for me. Last summer was already pretty fucking weird. Like, that was when I was like having a weird thing with Morgan, and we were doing like it was just extremely toxic. Like, he was obsessed with me, trying to like force me into his car, even when I was trying to leave it to just get the fuck away from him. We had incidents where we were wrestling to like try to see who would get the switchblade first because it's like he was like, I don't want Tamir to have the switchblade because she's either gonna stab me or kill herself in front of me, and I can't have that happening. But at the same time, it's like, you'd stop me from stabbing myself, or you'd stop me from attacking you, but you won't stop, trying to sexually abuse me, or emotionally manipulate me, or force me into sex. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Morgan. Oh, look, it turns out there is a cause and effect between, like, there kind of is a science behind it. Yeah, when a bad bitch is with the guy who ruins her emotionally and physically and just makes her feel so disconnected from who she truly is at her core, bitches go crazy. And then I had a fork in the road multiple times with his ass. Eventually, only once did he actually get, or no, a few times. Like 3 times. I forgot about the other 2 times. Did I actually lose my fucking shit on him to the hardest extent possible? But you know what? Shit happens. I'm just saying that as some context. So, last summer was a doozy, a big fucking doozy. It was like my ex Liam and my ex Morgan were just nonstop fighting over me. Like, and having this weird competition where both of them wanted to do the bare minimum, but at the same time, if they saw someone else was doing like better than them for me, then they'd want to one up it. Funny enough, I remember Morgan at some point was like, I'm gonna give you a laptop because I know your laptop's broken. Did he give me a laptop? No. I remember I talked to my ex boyfriend Liam about it. Liam was like, oh, okay. Hey, by the way, here's a PlayStation 4, since I said I would do that for you and said that that would be so great, and then guess what? Morgan heard about that and he was like, God damn it, what the fuck did he do that for? And then Morgan got me 2 laptops to try to one up Liam. Dating is strange when it's like this. But if I had to explain how I feel in general, this summer has been weird. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of like dealing with the whole loss of like I don't know. Summer did not go as expected. I remember I told myself this summer is going to be so great. I'm going to grind and grind and grind. I'm going to have a perfectly clean, neat, organized bedroom. I'm going to find all my jewelry and lip glosses and cute outfits. And I'm going to be really out here styling on motherfuckers this summer. I'm going to look great. I'm going to spend all my time at this one open mic. And it's going to be so nice and toasty there with the sun and the heaters and the tacos and the margaritas. I'm going to have a blast. I'm going to socialize. I'm going to flirt. I'm probably gonna finally date a woman. Woohoo! I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can't wait until I finish my mead that I started in April because then I can share it with like my several friends who I love and care about deeply. And they're gonna treat me so well, and we're gonna have beach bonfires and parties and celebrations and have a great fucking time. And I'm gonna be with Jared, my ex, and we're gonna have such an amazing summer, like doing all sorts of like day trips on the weekends and this, and that, and it's gonna be so fucking great. Did any of that shit happen? Fuck the fuck no. Like, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be friends with Seamus, Sean, John, Joe, Nay. Yeah, we're all gonna be hanging out at the beach together. No, no, no. Funny enough, no, because I stood up to Seamus about his predatory bullshit towards me and how he was acting like such an incel little fucking wimp over not being able to fuck me and how he was just an unsupportive friend. And then that led to a domino effect where I lost all of the other friends in the process. And it's like, okay, that fucking sucks. Yeah, and then Jared got worse with his predatory behavior, like full on rapey shit, and it's like, okay, you know what? It's like, yeah, I'm not interested in a man who like makes me feel bad for having a life outside of him, even though we're not like officially a monogamous couple or anything. So it's like, I don't know. He's just there's a lot with that guy, but if you know me, you've heard more than enough about him, and he's not worth any more words. I thought I was gonna spend the summer with him and his child, bonding with them, and no, the fuck I didn't. Haha. I thought I'd be in Costa Rica or traveling or on trips. I remember I told myself this summer's gonna be so amazing, especially with this new job I got. They're gonna pay me properly and I'm gonna get all this fucking money and it's gonna be fantastic. Did I get fucking money? No, the fuck I didn't. Ha! My job actually still to this day is severely underpaying me. And I'm at the point where it's like I'm about to lose my ever loving fucking shit about it. I probably already should have months before, but what can I say? I guess I kept hoping, oh, okay, well, they said the money's going to come the next paycheck, and then the next paycheck comes and it doesn't fucking show up. And it's like, plus, I'm not, it's like I get stressed out very easily over money and stuff. And funny enough, a big component in me fully cutting off Jared was because I remember he saw me break down over how hard it was to handle all of the stress of life by myself and how my finances were stressing me the fuck out. And then all I asked him to do, I didn't ask him to fucking search through my laptop and hunt for screenshots for me. I didn't ask him for shit. Just body double. Just sit next to me as I go through my laptop so my ADHD and autism don't fuck with me. And then help me calculate how much money I'm owed so that I can email my fucking boss and then just like help me de stress and do the task. Because it's hard to do it by myself with how my mental health was deteriorating. He actually saw me physically black out and sob on his floor from how intensely I was stressed the fuck out over how my life was getting, from the loss of friends to the low income to the low late on rent type shit. I was fucking miserable, bitch. And then that nigga, let's just say, before we met up, he was all, "Ooh, I can do this for you. I don't want sex. I'm just gonna help you out with this because I know you really, really need it." And then guess what? He convinced me to have sex with him, and then didn't like just didn't help at all. Nope. And then the next morning, he sent me a fucking condescending ass. "Ooh, make sure you get those pay stubs checked out today." It's like, nigga, you saw me break down twice in one day over how I couldn't do it by myself. You fucking jackass. God damn it. I don't know. That's just like a certain level of maliciousness, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm just saying that for lore. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Was this considered a good summer? Because I remember even in the winter, I was like, ooh, I thought, I hate winter, I hate winter, I hate winter. It's cold and miserable and sucky. The second it gets even slightly above 65 degrees, I am sprinting outside at 6 a.m. and gonna sit in the sun and go anywhere just to sunbathe and bask and enjoy myself and socialize and go to all these events nonstop, 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 and have a great fucking time. No, none of that shit worked out. It's like, here, let's go down the list of things that did work out. I finished my mead, but then I left it too long in the rotting fruit and the fucking dead yeast, and basically it became vinegar. So now I have 3 bottles of fucking slightly alcoholic vinegar, when before I had the strongest fucking alcohol you had ever fucking tasted in your life. It didn't come out tasty. It did not. But guess what? It still was alcohol. But then I waited too long because I got depressed and stagnant and fucking stressed out. And then lo and behold, I waited so long that it all became vinegar. I have 3 fucking useless bottles of vinegar. I don't do anything with vinegar. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Oh yeah, the mic I was going to before, the comedy mic that I thought, ooh, it's gonna be so sunny all the time. I'm gonna wear cute little outfits. I did wear cute little outfits, but guess what? It wasn't fucking sunny. Every single time I showed up, didn't matter how early or how hot it was that day. It was like the second I showed up, it just got foggy and cold as fuck. Unbelievably cold as fuck. And no one was showing up. It wasn't like I thought it was gonna be crowded and packed. It's like no, no one fucking showed up except for me. Awkward. Yeah, my friendship with Seamus ended, and then so did the one with Sean and John. And the one with Joe got more strained, especially because of the whole Jared thing. Because why the fuck, if you know that dude did what he did to me, why the fuck are you clinking drinks with him and laughing with him? No. Because there's nothing to gain from being his friend. You fucking miserable old geezer. I thought I was gonna have a long, healthy relationship with Jared. Instead, I just got put in even more predatory and fucked up situations that even to the just instant migraine worthy situations that frustrate the fuck out of me. I thought I could at least have a decent time with Liam. Did I have a decent time with Liam? Fuck no, I didn't. No, he's actually been pissing me off more lately than ever and just being fucking resentful. It's like it's not my fault that you're fucking 25 or 26 or whatever the fuck, and that you haven't been doing the groundwork to keep a healthy attachment to me, so I don't feel a healthy attachment to you. Oh, funny how that works. And then even if with him, for certain times where I haven't, I'll put it this way. He doesn't want my support, and he feels resentful and feels that like it's unreciprocated, but whole time he doesn't want me to like give any positive advice or do this or do that. Like he wants my love, but he's not doing anything to actually be worthy of it, and he's just mad that the times have changed. He's not someone I can love anymore because it's like, yeah, dude, back before when I was just someone who had a high paying job and was bored as fuck all the time and just wanted company, you were fine because you didn't have shit to do. I didn't have shit to do. We were just like hanging out together, being cool. But times changed. Now it's like I like luxury fine dining experiences. I like adventures. I like people with cars and money who can actually like do road trips with me or travel or like who actually want to learn. I don't want the same dude who just keeps playing the same fucking 2 PS5 games over and over and over and then whining about how their life sucks but then never doing anything to fucking change it. Like you're fucking pathetic actually. This summer has been so ghetto. It's just like, okay, instead of hanging out with the people who I thought I'd hang out with, I lost those bonds. Any place that I thought I was going to hang out at and enjoy closed the fuck down. I was like, I'm going to eat at Home of Chicken and Waffles. They have that amazing happy hour. And you know what? While I'm going to be making so much money at my job, I should go there more often. I'm going to hit up as many happy hours during the week and read books at the locations and draw and write scripts and tip well. And then those locations shut the fuck down. Like this is what I see. No offense, I see why I kind of am stagnant because I saw a post today. Someone said, I'm not afraid of failure. I'm not afraid of failure. I'm just afraid of working really, really hard for something just for it to never have been my destiny all along and wasting my own time on it. And that's kind of like how I've been feeling. It's like, I'll put it this way. Like, I don't know, like, what's the point of working hard to have a lovely bedroom if like hell, I remember when I thought I was gonna have a good time like a year or so ago, and then a fucking hole burst in my wall and started shooting out water. So now I have a ridiculously ugly wall that to this day still hasn't been fixed almost a fucking year later. And then the areas nearby keep keeping me up super fucking late at night with all the goddamn noise. And then there's more shit falling around this apartment that it's just like, okay, like it's I don't know, it's just all so overwhelming and it's all so fucking tiring. I'm trying not to see this summer as a total failure. Not a total failure, because if I were to just say this summer sucked, I didn't go out and enjoy the full, like, fucking 16 to 18 hours of sunlight a day. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Like, I could have that mindset, but it's like, no. Like, how do I put this? It's like, yeah, I was an unbelievably stressed out girl or non-binary person, whichever fucking definition. I was an extremely stressed out person. I got a new job that I didn't want to fuck up, and so I was scared of like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna get fired or not for pointing out that payroll is fucking my shit up. And I'm really stressed out because it seems like no one's being willing to fucking help. And now I gotta threaten with lawyers and shit. And my housemate is still a piece of shit, and they've shown increasingly that they're way more shitty than I fucking ever believed. But you know what? That's their fucking issue, not mine. Fuck them to death. I had to cut off some people who I thought were gonna be like best friends, or maybe even people I'd date, because they were just their true intentions and true personalities got revealed. And it's like, oh, okay, I see you for the little narcissistic, pathetic little shit you are. Get the fuck out. Exit stage right, followed by a bear. Get the fuck out. But I guess I'll put it like this: I don't think this summer was a total failure. I saw the true intentions of people, and I got to savor what I could out of them before I learned how fucked up and evil they were. I got to still tell jokes. I still got to meet a lot of cool people. Even if those friends who I did meet like weren't perfect themselves and then later on were assholes, guess what? It was still a step in the right direction. This summer was not awful. I tried a bunch of new outfits. I tried colorful wigs. I tried long, wavy black wigs that looked like Pamela Anderson. I rocked the pan rear afro openly in public and had a lot of praise from it. I tried things out with my makeup. I tried things out with rhinestones. I dressed a bit more risque. I experimented with my fashion. I had a really good hookup with this one guy. I broke up with Jared and left that toxic ass relationship. I set standards for what I wanted and then met several people who actually tried them out with me and like fully fit them. So even though those people weren't perfect, yeah, Riley was a piece of shit, Ryan was a piece of shit, Dava was a piece of shit. A lot of these dudes were pieces of shit, but it still was like, okay, the lesson I'm learning is that I'm still worth it. I'm glad that I left Jared, who was the type of bitch ass nigga to be like, hey, sit in this craft store and hunt through your phone on all these different websites for hella long to try to find a coupon. Otherwise, I'm not getting you these $15 items from the craft store. I'm glad that I left his ass. And then very quickly, I got with men who would take me out to French restaurants, Italian restaurants, Thai restaurants, even places that you couldn't enter unless you had an American Express card. To the like, fucking high end spas, even if the spas weren't entirely fucking perfect. One of them fucking hurt my leg and injured my foot. And honestly, like, guess what? I still felt refreshed and felt good knowing that someone saw me as worthy of that. I still, yeah, fucking, I broke up with Jared, and I remember I thought to myself, I could just lay in bed and be depressed all day, but fuck it, it's a holiday. I want to do something good. And lo and behold, I had multiple options, but the best fucking option that came was that guy, Dev, who was like, hey, what's it going to take for you to cancel whatever your other plans are for 4th of July and come with to me to Lake Tahoe instead? And I had a fucking fantastic time at Lake Tahoe wearing my cute little outfits and my cute little wig, having this person talk my ears off, but still having a wonderful time with them. I've dated software engineers, I've dated data analysts, I've dated financial analysts, I've dated, uh, yeah, like it's just, I finally am in a place where it's like, it feels like shit's shit. But you know what they say? They say that even when it feels like you're spiraling, you're still growing upwards as a person. One can say, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm just in this loop of terror," but it's like, no, you're still spiraling upwards. The way that works is like, imagine you think you hit rock bottom, and then you're like, okay, I'm slowly getting over my ex. Oh wait, no, I'm relapsing again. But it's like instead of you're not just hitting rock bottom again. You're still growing because that's more time spent not talking to that bitch ass nigga. And then you're like, okay, I'm finally getting shit together with my job, and now there's job tensions. Oh no, oh wait, no, I'm finally getting my hair done. Oh, and then it gets fucked up this other way. Oh, but my hair's grown an inch. Oh, but I have split ends. And then it's like, you kind of just like, I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could be all, oh no, my life is unchanged from the winter, but it's like, no, it's dramatically changed. Like, sure that I'm still laying in bed with messy hair, just chilling on the floor of my fucking apartment, stressed over money and shit, like, and still feeling lonely and sad, and maybe disappointed that not all of my summer plans worked out, but it's okay. I've been to fantastic events nonetheless. I've worn cute clothes, met cute people. I've had wonderful dates and crazy fucking experiences, some 10 times, like, not all of it better than what I could have ever expected, but some did. Like, hey, I needed to crash out with that friend so that then they would actually go back to AA and seek therapy and actually, like, break up with that toxic ex and actually apologize to me again and grow as a person. I needed to break up with Jared because he was not my soulmate. I did not need to be with that homophobic, shitty ass man. Nah, I would much. It's like, hey, and since then I've dated dudes who are actually like 100% accepting of the LGBT, not racist, really fucking nice, and just I got to enjoy that. And just, yeah, overall, life got, it feels like life sucks sometimes, but it doesn't, because it's still like, you know what? I've still done a lot. I've still, like, I've been taking really good care of my skin and my hair, believe it or not. You don't see the videos and photos of when I actually go out. I get really dolled up with my hair, sweetie, but I look good regardless. I'm still, simply put, I am not the same girl I was in the winter, but it's okay. It's like, okay, if it feels the same, it's like, okay, you still have a fucked up housing situation. You still have a shitty housemate who's an asshole who needs to kill himself. You still, like, you're still kind of, like, feeling strange after some relationship trauma. Yeah, I know. But I've still grown as a person. I didn't stay in the same spot. If I stayed in the same spot, like, I would not have had a job at all. I would have been fearful of eviction any single day by now. I would have been this, I would have been that. But instead, I am cool, I am calm, and I am collected. And I feel fucking great. And I'm figuring it out. And yeah, it's like I know what I want out of my life now, and I'm going for it. I'm not just sitting there afraid to reach my potential. I'm actually reaching all of my potential. I'm having a lot of fun getting involved in my goals and doing this and doing that. And then guess what? There's always going to be more summers and more winters. And it's like, okay, I didn't spend every single summer sprinting outside the second that it was daybreak. But you know what I did? I still managed to look out my window and just feel the sun on my skin and take little walks and find little places that I can explore. And I still tried new things, new hobbies. Even, and it's a shame that it's like, like, sure, this summer could have hypothetically gone better. It would have been great if my fucking job paid me properly. If I had, like, the money that I was expecting, I probably could have afforded to break up with Jared sooner. I probably would have invested in a lot more hobbies. I probably would have invested in some courses. I probably would have done these types of dates, that types of dates, done these like, I probably would have just been treating myself to Korean body scrubs and wonderful amounts of fruit and all this, and not have a vitamin deficiency or mental illness, because I'd be taking ashwagandha, drinking tea, and doing belly dance classes and doing this and doing that. And I would be able to afford certain things. I'm aware of that. But it's okay, sweetie, because guess what? I'm still doing my absolute fucking best. I am. I was put, like, Jared put me in a bad mental state. My housemate put me in a bad mental state. I was scared. If I knew what I knew, like, if I, how do I put this? I understand why everything went the way it did for me, because I don't know. If I knew the shit that I know now, and if I could rewind time, I would tell myself, like, hey, no, DM your job now. Consistently track every single hour of that new job you got. It's not quite as wonderful as you expect it to be. Don't rely on your manager. Don't trust that bitch. Uh, Also break up with Jared, also do this, also do, like, I would have done a lot or maybe, but it's okay, because guess what? I'm still going to get all that money back from that fucking job. I'm still going to have good experiences. I'm still going to feel good and feel nice. I'm still, like, I still met wonderful people along the way and have had wonderful laughs and amazing memories made with people. I feel fucking great. And yeah, so I guess at the end of the day, like, if I want to look at summer from the perspective of, oh no, like, I didn't get to do everything on my list, and some stuff didn't even happen at all. Some friendships ended permanently. Some places closed permanently, or I got banned from. Like, some things that I wanted just never happened. But it's okay, because you know what? I still had some amazing dates where, and I got to go to escape rooms. I got to explore certain parts of North Beach. I got to enjoy food without paying for it, and, like, events, and get front row seats and not pay for a single bit of it. Even if things didn't work out with that person, I'm still grateful that I had the experiences. And sure, I could be like, ooh, well, if I did this and this and this and that sooner, I probably could have had that all summer. I probably could have, sure. But hey, I'm from the mindset, just not everything went as I thought it was. Not every person was perfect. Not every job was perfect. My mental health was far from perfect. Simply put, shit happens. But you'll be okay. Like, I have to remind myself, I was working from a very frayed mental state around people who were not giving me room to truly feel embraced or whole or loved. And even if they were not safe for me. And yeah, I now know it's like, okay, I was someone in a bad situation making the most out of it. And maybe doing, like, not being the healthiest along the way, but I still persevered. I cut off people who were bad for me and stood up for myself. That's something I struggled with a lot last fucking year. I grew my hair by like an inch or so, and that's really fucking impressive. And I'm going out the house rocking my natural hair, not giving a fuck if people talk shit about me because I actually love myself and care. And I'm still being called beautiful and the most gorgeous girl in any room, regardless of how my hair looks, because I am, and I'm awesome. Sure, I haven't read those books that I said I would read on Kindle, and I've been paying for the fucking membership, but guess what? I can read those books any fucking time. I downloaded them to my phone. I will be good. Sure, I didn't spend the whole summer like eating oatmeal and drinking miso soup and tea and ashwagandha vitamins, and sure, I probably still have a vitamin deficiency now, which is a factor to my insanity that's been happening lately, but guess what? I'm still trying my best, and I can restart at any fucking point in time, and it's never too late for me. I still had a bunch of luxurious dinners with men so much in just one fucking week, or just a few fucking weeks, that my health improved dramatically. I didn't even need to get groceries just because holy shit. Simply put, life is good. Life is great. Did it go as expected? No. And a part of me is still sad about that. It's like, oh, I'm sad that I didn't have an improved household or housemate tensions or whatever as much as I would have liked. It's a shame that my finances did not get amazingly perfect, and it's a shame that I didn't take myself on amazing trips to like Cancun or Costa Rica by myself on my own dime this summer. It's a shame about this, it's a shame about that, and it really is a shame, but guess what? I am still here. And I still have managed to find good, and I'm grateful for the good I managed to still find, regardless of any mistakes, any so called errors, and any grievances I have. It's like once I just bury the fact that, okay, the summer I wanted didn't happen. But you know what did happen? You went to Lake Tahoe for 4th of July and had a wonderful time splashing in the water with a sexy Colombian stranger watching the fireworks. You went to all these fancy events. You went to all these festivals. You tried new foods. You did wonderful things. You got an amazing following online just from being candid about your life. You made amazing new friends and you stood up for yourself. And even, yeah, I called out some people for being predators in the comedy scene. And all that's happened is that the non predator people are like, hey, we fucking love you and accept you regardless. And it's been a wonderful time. So, yeah, amen. I'm very grateful that I still had a lot of good this summer. I might make another video about this, but I guess it's like, I don't think it was just 70% suffering and 30% fun. At least I would like to stray away from that mindset. I just have to tell myself I did the best I could with the resources I had, and honestly, I did pretty fucking well. Like, holy shit, I actually accessed a lot of things that some people couldn't even access if they were like, yeah. I still had a lot of blessings come, and I'm grateful for all of them. Thank you. And life is just going to keep blessing me. So even if this winter, like I have plans for the winter, it's like, okay, even if I don't have someone that I can share matching pajamas with, or make a cookie dough house with, or like someone to watch scary movies with and sew cute little Christmas blankets together to make our own hoodies that match, or eat, it'll be fine. My birthday's in 2 weeks, and this two people who were saving my birthday in their calendar, guess what? They're not fucking around anymore and probably never will be. But I will still have a great fucking birthday regardless. Because even if shit doesn't go to plan, like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna have my birthday. Or maybe I will. Who knows? I could spend my birthday, like, in the fetal position at home, crying and buy myself a slice of cake and blow out my own candle. But even then, that would still be good because I made it good and I made my own memory and didn't just sit there and decide to just be fucking sad. I went out and tried to make it as good as possible. So even if I'm not gonna be wearing some House of CB dress and some Saks Fifth Avenue ass, like, YSL heels with some Bulgari jewelry, getting back shots in Costa Rica for my birthday, right next to a waterfront, raw dogging the fuck out of me. Even though that would be amazing. I would love that. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I'm open to surprises. I'm open to all the surprises the universe has to offer me. Because that Lake Tahoe and all the other dates and shit, yeah, huh? Ooh, I love surprises. Some shit goes to plan. Other shit catches is better than planned, or like 10 times better than what you thought you actually wanted. Some stuff doesn't happen at all. But what matters is, do you still try to make it good regardless? So even last winter I thought I was gonna similar happened. I was like, I'm gonna spend this winter just making things, practicing making nice comfort meals once a week, baking once a week, sharing that food with my housemate, and I'm gonna use all my overtime pay at my job to do this and do that. and I'm gonna have such an amazing winter. Did I? No, I got fired from my fucking job, and then I almost got evicted from my house because my housemate wanted to fucking lie on me and be a total fucking cunt. And then on top of that, it's like I just mainly starved. I fucking starved like 90% of the time. And then anything I thought that I would do positively with Morgan didn't happen because he's also a lying fucking cunt. And yeah, but then guess what? I still persevered because then guess what? I still broke up with Morgan. And I remember New Year's Eve, I thought I was going to be at this fancy exclusive bash, but then the promoter guy was a massive cunt. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. Let me just mind my fucking business. And I just stayed home. I made some pasta. I drank some fucking nice leftover Korean chung syrup I made, mixed it with some sparkling water to make a homemade soda. I played this video game on my PlayStation 4 as much as I could to enjoy myself. I didn't trip over the fact that I had to get over like two men trying to sexually assault me that same winter. I didn't reflect on how Liam and Morgan both disappointed me while also acting obsessed with me, but then they both dropped the ball in terms of Christmas, knowing how much it meant to me. I didn't give a fuck. I just went, you know what? I'm home. I'm eating roast chicken with pasta and a nice, like, strawberry mandarin flavored juice, like a little fizzy drink, and I'm playing a video game with a candle lit. And this is all I need to be happy. Sometimes you don't need a lot to be happy. And you just gotta save what you have and make the most out of it. Because even if shit doesn't go to plan, you can always make new plans and new things to enjoy yourself. And even if those plans fuck up, there's always something else. Like let's say like any single like let's say you made 8 plans in a row and all of them got fucked up. At the very least, you're still fucking alive. You could still watch the sunset. And then even if it started fucking raining, at least you can joke about how fucking wild the day was. And you got a story out of it, and you can still just go, this rain feels good on my skin, and I'll see what I can do from here. Just never stop trying, okay? And I'm gonna try some more in a bit. Peace out.